Today we remember, we pay tribute, we honor an individual that dedicated his life serving his country, his community, and his fellow brothers and sisters. Anthony Tony Montag Sr. is truly a bright, shining light of service and dedication that we can all emulate in our lives. Starting straight out of school, Tony enlisted in the U.S. Coast Guard for 4 years. It was my honor, and many of our other veterans, and a pleasure to go to a veterans function and watch Tony stand proudly when they called off anyone with the U.S. Coast Guard. He truly was very honored to be a part of it. Tony joined the St. Lawrence Fire Company in 1967. I personally recall many nights of water fight practices weekly. St. Lawrence, Mayville, Teresa, Allenton, and then on weekends we would get together and battle for either money or beer. And Tony usually won the beer. He was a great nozzle man at 2.5-inch water fights. The man's real water fight sport. That's a personal comment. During Tony's 55 years of service, he served as fire chief from 1974 to 1983. Tony later became president of the St. Lawrence Fire Company. During his tenure, he was part of the initial members of the first Responder Corps, along with his niece, Rosie. Tony also was a member of the Wisconsin State Fire Chiefs Association and the Washington County Fire Chiefs Association. He served proudly as president of the Badger Firefighters Association. He was always willing to share his ideas and thoughts on being a more effective firefighter or a more effective veteran. Tony is the longest serving active duty firefighter with the St. Lawrence Fire Company, serving 55 years. It was always reassuring when I was a chief to see Tony come up with $25.99, smiling with his little handlebar mustache. I'm here. In 2020, Tony was selected as a member of the year of the St. Lawrence Fire Company, and the following year he was selected as the Washington County American Legion Firefighter of the Year in 2021. Tony's willingness to lead and inspire was also felt in the full mark Allenton American Legion Post 483 for 43 years. He served as commander for 11 of those years, and he filled the role of the county commander in Washington County American Legion Council for 4 years, and was involved in many of the community county youth programs. Many times you will find him in his dress blues Legion uniform, being a part of the Allenton American Legion Honor Guard. It could be at a fellow veteran's funeral, at the American Legion baseball games, at the Slinger Speedway, or marching in the Allenton Annual Picnic Parade. He was truly proud representing the Legion and his country. Tony, you will be missed for sure, but be assured that your love for your country and your commitment to serve others will be carried on by your fellow veterans and firefighters. Thank you.
The St. Lawrence Fire Company is about to conduct the bell ringing ceremony for our active member, Tony Montag Sr. The department's ceremonial bell will be used for the service. The bell will be cleared with 3 short rings at the beginning and the end. The bell will be then tolled 11 times, 1 toll for every 5 years of service. Tony proudly served and protected the St. Lawrence community and fire company for 55 years.
Washington County Sheriff's Department to Firefighter Anthony Montag Sr. This is your final call. Firefighter Anthony Montag Sr., on behalf of a grateful community, we thank you for 55 years of service. Your commitment and dedication is unmatched. The people you have helped is countless. You have always put others first and yourself last. Now God has called you home, for you have completed your duties here on earth. May you rest in peace, knowing that your service will never be forgotten.
A fallen firefighter's prayer. Brother, when you weep for me, remember that it was meant to be. Lay me down, and when you leave, remember I'll be at your sleep. In every dark and choking hallway, I'll be there as you slowly crawl. On every roof in driving snow, I'll hold your coat and you will know. The house from which I now respond is overstaffed and heroes gone. Men who answered one last bell did the job and they did it well. As firefighters, we understand that that card could be dealt in our hand, a card we hope we never have to play, but one we would uphold anyway. That card is something we ignore as we crawl across the weeping floor, for we know that you're the only prayer for anyone that might be there. So remember as you wipe your tears, the joy I knew throughout the years. As I did the job I loved to do, I pray that thought will see you all through.